Seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
What up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of What's in a Box.
I am your host, DeathMetalHero, and with me is longtime friend of the channel and returning What's in the Box alumni, Mr. Arvid Nelson. What's going on, brother?
I'm great. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing good, man.
Right.
I am so damn excited to open this up because the preview book was so fucking good, and it left me wanting more immediately after. So I was really happy that I had kind of waited to open the preview book because I didn't have to wait that long for the full book to get here. And I'm glad that we're getting this. We're getting to do this today.
There's only like a 50% chance there's a severed head in there. I promise.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, 50-50 is good. You know, I'm willing to take those odds. You know,
exactly.
As long as it's not Gwyneth Paltrow, you know.
Right, or if it is, right, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. As long as it's not that candle, but yeah.
Yeah, but before we start, can I just this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This little thing came off here, but
really, so cool. I've never seen that happen before.
I don't know.
Wow.
I kept trying to jam it in. You know why? Because I kept trying to put it into USB-C. Anyway, that was my fault. But this is the coolest thing. You plug it into a USB drive. You did this, Luke. This is like a magazine. It is like
That's
one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yep, that is Feline just dropped the link for it. That is Edge Punk Magazine. That is our boy Seth Tokame LLC. If you see him in the chat or on X, he's the one that came up with it. I do album reviews for it, and I'm actually currently working on a 10-page cyberpunk story for one of the issues coming up.
Let me just plug this because I just Luke, your metal reviews for I just forgotten for some reason. I never got into Fear Factory. I'd forgotten how much I liked Static X. So I just
love both those bands.
Yeah, I thought the writing was so good. It's so nice to see in-depth reviews of albums because I think Static Wisconsin Death, it's not really a concept album, but it is an album. I mean, it has like a story to tell. Yeah. Yeah,
it is it's got a theme to it, you know, and they were on to something back then, man. Like it was an amazing thing. I remember, and the funny thing is like the review is like the beginning where I'm talking about like being in my room. That literally happened to me. I'm sitting in my room playing video games, listening to the radio, which I don't really do anymore because the radio doesn't play anything worth listening to. And then Push It comes on. I pause my game. I'm like, what is this? Right. And you know, it was the beginning of summer, and yeah, it was a great summer, man. And you know, that's one of those albums that ever since I bought it, I have kept it like, you know, in constant rotation. Yeah. You know, I always listen to that album. Obsolete is another one. You know, I got Obsolete like right after seeing the first Matrix movie. And you know, so I had those themes of like man versus machine and whatnot in my head. And then I went and picked up that album because a friend of mine had introduced me to Fear Factory beforehand. And then I went and picked up that album like, oh my God, this is the same theme as the Matrix. This is perfect.
No, totally.
So
totally.
Love both those albums.
Thank you for the note. Look, I got a note.
That's right. Damn right you did, man.
I got this awesome art book. I got stickers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Luke. It was such an awesome package. I sincerely appreciate it.
You're most welcome, my friend.
I know. I'm looking forward to you opening book one. I'm glad you're looking forward to reading book one. I am seriously looking forward to Edge Punk #2. So, you know, right back at you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
We're the kind of thing I still see this kind. People don't like do this. And anyway, much success to you. This is just like I didn't know how much I needed this. So
well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's a group effort. You know, there's a lot of people involved.
I can tell. Yeah.
We got a lot of good people working on it, and we're having fun. We're working to get the word out there, and man. When I got back from going to Heroes Con and visiting with Feline in South Carolina, I had an event like immediately after that, and it was an electronic like music type event that I got to set up with at my my artwork and everything like that, and it was the perfect venue to showcase Edge Punk. You know, because it's like that same kind of vein, very very cyberpunk, very electronica music, industrial type thing. So been having a lot of fun promoting Edge Punk and working on it, man.
Awesome.
I'm currently working on my reviews for issue 3. It's going to be more along the lines, more industrial, but it's going to be like I was telling you backstage. These are going to be kind of infused with like techno and drum and bass and synth. So there's going to be a little bit of a danceable edge to some of this stuff. It's cool, man.
Nice.
It's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, so if anybody's interested in Edge Punk magazine, hit that link that Feline dropped.
Do yourself a favor. Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate the glowing review, man.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and say hi to the chat. We got Miss Good Stuff saying got all the drinks in there. What's up, Miss Good Stuff? Good to see you. And Screaming Raven, hail, sir. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. And then we got El Schnook. Welcome, El Schnook. Good to see you. Familiar face.
That's right. All too familiar.
Hey, we got this Crowfire Studios guy here too. Wow! Look out!
What's doing there?
We got my beautiful, lovely lady, Skull Gorgeous. Thank you for being here and dropping links. Let's see. And hey, we got my esteemed co-host on top of this, Mr. Jason Bascom. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. And I think we got Bats. Hello, Bats. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Good to see you. Thank you for being
awesome.
here.
Thank you, Bats. Thank you for that review of Prego. Grazie. Thank you for that. He did a very nice little review thing of Band of the Crow. So yeah.
Oh, awesome. Heck yeah. He's got good taste then.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Cannot fault you on your taste, sir.
Screaming Raven says, you may have the book and sticker, but I got a fine. That's actually the original Screaming Raven. I sent him I don't know if you're familiar with Poison Elves, yes?
Oh, yeah. Did we talk about it last time? Yeah, it's cool. Yep. I think you were,
We did. I did a piece of artwork for him because he sent me some Poison Elves books, and he sent me the earliest issue that I have, number 13, which is my lucky number, and it's also signed by the creator, Drew Hayes, who is sadly no longer with us.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can find the picture here. I'll
awesome.
Do a little self-aggrandizing here for just a second.
I think the Venn diagram of stuff that you like and stuff that I like, there's probably like a lot of overlap in that.
Probably.
Diagram.
I do believe you are correct, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, take your time. I'd love to see it. When did you get the signature? When did he die?
He died in 2000. God, I guess it was 2007.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, a long while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on a show called Last Wednesday.
Okay.
It was a TV show, locally broadcast TV show here in St. Augustine, and I had been planning to do like some kind of like creator spotlight on him. And unfortunately, it turned into a Last Wednesday Remembers Drew Hayes because I found out that he died, and it just I was devastated because I wanted to meet him at a show.
Yeah. Are you in St. Augustine, Luke?
I am in St. Augustine, Florida. Yes, indeed.
You know that's the oldest European. You know that, right?
It is.
The oldest.
I do.
So crazy.
Yeah, 1565.
Right, like Florida. What? But yes.
Yeah. Well, oldest continuously inhabited city in the United States.
Right.
All right. So here is the piece that I did for Omen Screaming Raven. There, nice. A fellow Poison Elves fan. It's on tone gray paper.
Oh, cool.
And had to. Drew's work has been an influence on mine. Line work wise. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. I haven't drawn loose in probably 15, 20 years.
Really?
Wow. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to revisit him, and I've been, obviously I've gotten the Poison Elves books from Sirius Entertainment. This is volume 2, and volume 3 just funded. So I've been, I've been going through and rereading that. So I was inspired to draw something, and plus I wanted to say thank you to Screaming Raven for the absolutely awesome books that he sent me. So that's what I did.
Nice.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let's see. And let's see. I read the first review and it is fire. Well, thank you, Feline. I appreciate that. Yeah, she gets to read all of my stuff before anybody else. She's she's my first set of eyes and ideal reader.
Awesome.
What's up, Paulus Arts? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Amelia Island is absolutely wrong. because 1565, the Spanish settled St. Augustine, Florida, and they built a fort here, and it has been continuously inhabited since 1565. So just saying. And thank you, baby. I appreciate that. But okay.
Amen.
Yes, this is going to be put in the middle of my Poison Elf shrine. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. The most recent Poison Elves thing actually just finished, and I am so excited. I got a map coming.
Oh, cool!
I think there's a map in here as well.
There might well be.
There might well be.
Yeah, I know. I love the maps too. I'm obviously I'm a sucker for that stuff.
I mean, if you're into fantasy stuff, you kind of have to enjoy maps, because you can picture the world, but having a map to actually like track the character's progress, because I mean, it's kind of a fantasy trope, right? Characters go on a journey through this land and they see all kinds of different parts of it.
Right.
Oh, speaking of journeys and stories, dude, Nightland. Holy fuck, dude!
Oh, did you like it? Did you like it?
I'm really I haven't finished it yet. I think I've got about like 6 hours left. So I found the version that is the original, like flowery, like old English type version, and it's interesting because listening to it, because the dude does a really good job narrating it, but listening to it, there's kind of like a translation layer that goes on in my head, so that it kind of translates it. Yeah, and I don't know, I kind of feel like it's making me smarter listening to the old words, and like the old sentence construction. But yeah, dude, I totally see why this is one of your favorite stories, man. Yeah, just the sheer eldritch horror aspects of it, and then like the sci-fi stuff. It's like the Dunwich horror meets Dune, or Dune meets Innsmouth, or something like that. Like I really fucking dig it, man. Sci-fi futuristic horror,
in like 1912 or something like that.
1908.
1908. I mean, he was there is no one like William Hope Hodgson. He is just incandescently brilliant. He was like, people overuse the term genius. William Hope Hodgson was a genius.
I mean, this is the only thing I've read by him so far, but it's definitely ahead of its time.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like in concept. Yeah.
Right.
And it makes me wonder if he was familiar with, I mean, I guess this is before H.P. Lovecraft, right? Because Lovecraft was like in the 20s and 30s, right?
Exactly. You can see, Lovecraft got it from him. Obviously, Lovecraft did his own thing, but
sure.
I know. It's like, where did he come up with this stuff? Because I can't trace any, like, you can trace some, but like, what are William Hope Hodgson's influences? They're like
exactly. Because I'm listening to it, because I was listening to it while I was on my way up to South Carolina and then back. And I'm just like, this really kind of feels like, it would be an influence on Lovecraft, especially the creatures that are described in it. And
exactly. Exactly.
And, just the world that he paints. I mean, it is pretty damn amazing, man. Yeah. So thank you for that recommendation.
Sure. House on the Borderland is great too. That like, I don't know if I could read that again. Like that permanently. I've never done psychedelic drugs, and I don't need to, because I've read The House on the Borderland.
All right.
When I was done reading that, I was just kind of like, for like 3 days. I have never had a book that have that input. Yeah, it literally changed my perception of the world like forever. I've never had a book do that to me. I can't even explain what it's about. Kind of like the Nightland. Like you try to explain it, you're just kind of like, you kind of have to.
There's so many elements to the Nightland that it is difficult to describe it. The only way to like even get close is to do what I did and use like things that people are familiar with. And kind of like it's kind of like this and this put together. Because there really is nothing else that I've read that's even close to this. And I feel like this definitely influenced a lot of stuff that became influential later. So I'm very curious to read more of his stuff.
I'm a big he died. I'm a big William Hope Hodgson fan too. Like he died in World War I. He was a lieutenant. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of an intense story. Very interesting person too. Very, very interesting person.
That's awesome. And So one of the bands that I introduced you to last time was Ahab, and that's they did an album based on one of his books, huh?
That's right. That's right.
That's cool.
It just goes to show, like, whether you're in Germany or Japan or, like, I don't know, like Zimbabwe or whatever, like probably the same amount of people are into William Hope Hodgson in Zimbabwe and Japan as are as into him in the United States. You know what I mean? I think he's just like the kind of person that, like, some people just find kind of like death metal, actually. Just some people just kind of find out about it, kind of like latch onto it.
Dude, metal is it's universal. It's worldwide, man. You know,
100%.
It is unifying. You know, seeing all these different styles of metal coming from all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, some of the coolest metal bands that I've come across are from Japan.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Totally.
You know,
totally.
And then,
of course they totally get metal in Japan. They're like,
they love metal in Japan.
Yeah. Right. Totally.
You know, when like hard rock and heavy metal had kind of gone out of style over here, Japan was still, you know, hard rock and rolling. So
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Alex VRB?
Good
Welcome.
to see you, Alex.
Welcome.
Yeah.
And K-pop junkie,
Hey,
what's up? J-Rock and VK Rock all day. There you go. Not sure what VK Rock is, but Japanese rock for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Viking,
the Black
Viking
Mages.
rock, because of your Amon Amarth, I think.
Viking metal. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Metal.
Fucking love Viking metal.
Viking metal,
Teresa's another fucking great one. You ever listen to Fin Troll?
Yes, in fact, I have.
Fucking Troll Hammerin.
I know. So awesome. Yeah.
Visual Kai is a subgenre of J-rock.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. I thought it was Viking. Well, to a hammer, everything looks to a Viking, everything looks like a Viking.
Right? Exactly. You know, we'll make you all Vikings by raiding your village.
To a Viking, everything looks like a monastery. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. You know, and there might be gold hiding in there. Let's go. Yeah. I was actually just watching a YouTube video about Viking house construction and how they planned things out, and you know, because of they had to deal with like snow melt and everything like that. Especially in the north, they would plan out, you know, put gravel down so that the water would run into the gravel and underneath, so it wouldn't go into the boards and the timber and rot. Wow. You know, and they would make bricks to raise up the timbers away from the ground. It was fascinating to hear about how they would think about things. And you know, oak is the strongest timbers, and they would use it for, you know, the supports, and they would take roots for the curved thing to distribute the weight of the roof and everything like that. Absolutely fascinating thing. I did not realize, but you know, you learn something new every day, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's one I watch more YouTube than I do TV, honestly.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Watch like a little thing on the Battle of Midway or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's information, man. I mean, I'm sure you're much like me. You're always hungry for more knowledge, more information.
Totally.
You know, whether it be a book or a documentary or a video, you know, give me more stuff. You know, especially love listening to stuff like that when I'm sitting at the table and I'm drawing or inking. You know.
Yeah. Totally.
Please listen to the Wise Feline. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
I think I did that. I already did that. I did it.
Folding laundry, exactly. K-pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I put on some Rush. That's my go-to laundry folding music.
What is?
Rush. I don't know why.
Yeah, get you moving, man.
Exactly.
Get you moving. I get it.
That makes me feel like I'm like,
Right, dude. They were fucking crazy, man. Right. They're good. Like, just the song construction on those guys is just.
I know.
Crazy.
Oh man. Yeah.
Have you ever heard Mindless Self-Indulgence's cover of what is like Russia's like big song that they're known for?
Tom Sawyer. That would be
Tom Sawyer. Yes,
that's the biggest. Okay.
Yeah, Mindless Self-Indulgence did a cover of Tom Sawyer, and it is hyperactive and ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts. I'll have to send you. I'll drop the link for you.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mindless Self-Indulgence is a crazy band. They also did a cover of Wu-Tang's "Bring the Pain," which is one of my favorite covers of that song ever. Yeah.
There's one Nouveau Vague. They're awesome. They do like a French new wave jazz covers of like funk songs. It's really fun. She has an amazing voice too. So they have this female vocalist, kind of like Stereolab, kind of like sort of like a sultry alto.
Okay.
It's so good.
I'll have to check them out.
Right. Did you have a version of Too Drunk to by the Dead Kennedys? It's really funny. It's really, really funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think Buck Cherry did a cover of that one as well.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of it begs to be covered. Yeah.
Sure. It is. It's like it is a quintessential punk song.
Yeah.
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 The entire Fanboys soundtrack. I don't know if is that the Star Wars movie Fanboys, where they were going on a trip to see the Star Wars prequel before their friend died.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's the movie.
Is that a good soundtrack? Yeah, good movie soundtracks too, man.
The original Transformers soundtrack from the fucking 80s, man.
Yes, absolutely.
That soundtrack fucking slaps.
Right. Weird Al Yankovic. I mean,
Weird Al Yankovic. You've got Stan Bush, The Touch, obviously, Dare, Instruments of Destruction by NRG.
Right.
Dude, that scene fucking traumatized an entire generation of kids.
I know. I'm
Decepticons blast in and start just murking Autobots.
Right. I didn't like that. It was too Don Bluth for me. I was just like, whoa. Hey, slow down.
Fucking Ironhide's like, no, I have to stop you. Right. And Megatron's like, such heroic nonsense. Blam!
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
Holy shit!
I just, yeah.
Yep.
I thought, the tone was like, okay, this is, Oh, nice.
He only allowed Rush to be played in his can. Okay. What's up, Seth?
Soundtrack. Oh, hey, what's up?
There's Seth. They saw the movie and it was awful, and they never forgave George Lucas.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'll never forget. That was talk about a traumatic moment. Was watching
episode 1.
Yeah. I haven't recovered from that. I don't think anyone has, to be honest.
I mean, in contrast to the most recent Disney Star Wars fan films, episode 1 doesn't seem that bad. I still say Darth Maul should have been the villain throughout the entire prequel trilogy, because he just had the look, you know.
See, even there, I like nothing about. I can't even give it. Don't get me started on Phantom Menace. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I like nothing about it. I thought Darth Maul was just too. It was just weird. It was too complex. Everything about that movie just felt overwrought and over intricate. It didn't have that clean Ralph McQuarrie quality.
Oh yeah, no, I totally see. I see what you mean. Yeah. I have a theory about.
In my opinion, I mean, these things get,
right. Well, I mean, people get tribal about this kind of shit,
right, including me. So I got to tone down, for my own sake. Yeah.
Well, I mean, working in a comic shop, these were the fun conversations that I used to have with like my regulars, and it's fun. It's fun to have a debate,
100%. Right. Without, thank you. And look, like we could probably like talk about it and learn something, but some people it's just like.
Exactly.
Okay, man.
I have a theory about movies that get sequels like, 10, 20, 30 years down the road. Prime example of this, right? The first Sin City movie. Great movie, right? Mm-hmm. And then they waited like 10 years to make a sequel to it. And everybody complained about the sequel. If you watch them back to back, the sequel is just as good as the first one, but they waited too long to make a sequel. Okay. So the first one had time to become a cult classic, and the same is absolutely true for the first 3 Star Wars movies. They're cult classics. Right. They're not perfect by any stretch, but they're cult classics and much beloved. So suddenly George Lucas is like, all right, we're going to make prequels, so you're going to see what happened before these, and people get all of these. They hype themselves up in their head. They have all of this this preconceived notion about what it should be, and when it doesn't live up to what's in their head, then they get upset. You know.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, I felt very upset. Yeah. No, it definitely came in well below my expectations. Let's put it that way. But I had very high expectations, but I
thought the lightsaber scene at the end of the first one was cool, but it was just cool to see Jedis flipping around. I was also in high school. So
see, this is another thing. I thought that it felt so effeminate and swishy, the lightsaber. They were kind of swishing around. Whoa, the duels in the first one are intense. It's like samurai duels. It's like, it's like when Vader and Luke, they are trying to like chop each other in half. They're trying to cut each other's freaking heads off. And with them, they're all kind of like dancing around and swishing. It was just like, it just doesn't feel intense anymore. It doesn't have that like vicious samurai intensity to it.
Well, see, that's the thing.
So one last thing. What is that from Lone Wolf and Cub, The Zone of Death? Oh, the Shima. Shima entered the zone of death. I didn't feel like they were like when Luke and Vader are fighting. It's like they are in the zone of death. But
George Lucas was like heavily influenced by Kurosawa films.
Right, exactly. And you can see it. And you think, oh, come on, that's so highfalutin. Oh, yeah, whatever. You're influenced by, and then you watch, you're like, oh, wow, you were influenced by Kurosawa. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it is definitely obvious.
Right.
And the prequels were him later on. He's older. He's had kids and whatnot, and he's softened in his old age.
Yeah.
So there's a distinct difference in tone.
Right.
I
think another big difference is I didn't really care or understand why they were even fighting in the second. Like, I understand why Luke and Vader are fighting. Like, don't need to explain to me. But as you're watching the scene, this is kind of like they're all down. What are they even? Why are they doing this? What are you doing? Calm down. What is wrong with you?
Why are we upset? Hang on, I missed something.
Why am I here? What am I doing? Right, exactly.
Now,
who am I?
You checked out at the pod racing thing, didn't you? You were just completely done when that shit popped up.
Yeah, it's just.
He's like, there was pod racing.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right. Pod. Oh, maybe I should have watched the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. So let's go ahead and jump into what we're here for. I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera. So for those that may or may not know what Band of the Crow is, give us the elevator pitch, sir.
Yeah, the Band of the Crow. It's about 3 kids who drink some tea and kill a frost giant. That is the elevator pitch.
Damn.
In a nutshell. It's in the world. It's we thought of it as being the opposite of most fantasy stories. It just like, well, you mentioned the word tropes. For me, trope can be kind of like, it can be kind of a polite way of saying cliche.
Right.
If you're not careful. So one of the tropes that I don't like, it's not that I don't like it, but I shouldn't say I don't like it. I think it's great. But there's the idea that humans have spread out over the world, and it's the other races, the elves or the dwarves or what have you, that are kind of fading into oblivion.
Right.
This is the exact opposite of that. It's the humans that are on the edge of extinction and the other races that are dominant. So,
well, see, that's turning a trope, for lack of a better term, on its ear.
Right. Right. That was the idea.
Beautiful box.
Yes. There it is. That's Crowfire Red.
Love it. Just the craftsmanship on this box. I still have the other box too, by the way.
Oh, nice.
The one that the preview came in. Yeah. I have a thing for boxes. Package design was one of my favorite classes in college.
Yes.
So I love a well-designed box.
Yes. Thank you. Oren, I owe this to Oren. You'll see there's a dramatic, I know you've done this before, but you'll see this. It opens up. That was Oren's idea, to open it up to the red.
Man, and that is a bright, beautiful red too. Like that pops. And it's really popping on the camera.
Yeah. Thank you. It's 100% cyan, 100% magenta. We didn't.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Scream Raven says, "Wait, what? Color me intrigued." Yeah, man. You're gonna want to get this book, sir. This is a good book.
Yeah.
The preview book had me hooked. Like, I wanted more after I got done reading the preview book.
Thank you, Luke.
So
thank you.
And look at oh my god.
Yeah.
And this is soft touch. I love this soft touch material, man.
Yeah, it's funny. I like it in certain.
Wow.
So anyway, thank you. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, and the beautiful silver embossing there. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Catch
cool.
the light.
Cool. Yeah.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
And then the awesome little thank you card. This is a nice touch, man. It really is. Like just you and Oren, as little kind of cartoon characters. I think it's a nice touch, man.
Right.
Nice personal touch for the folks at home. And there
Oren has that great kind of like cartoony style. Yeah, I almost sometimes wish we'd done the Band of the Crow, the characters in that style. But yeah.
Well, you could always do a little card like that later.
Yeah, no, it did.
Man,
it did.
That is so cool.
Oh, I hooked you up. All right.
Yeah, dude.
I think you backed you backed, but I think you hooked you up. Thank you for backing such a big tier. I appreciate that.
Of course, man. Are you kidding me? I wanted this is come out of there.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I know.
I'll set these down.
He said the good news is it doesn't shake around in the package. The bad news
that is correct.
It's hard to get out. Yeah.
Yep. That's the preview book.
That's a preview thing.
Yeah. And then there is the map.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there you go, guys. See, bandofthecrow.com. Now this is brilliant package design. Just little nods and hints here and there all over. Look, even in the side there, the swords. Like this is awesome, man. I love this.
Oh, you know what? There's a secret too. There's a little Easter egg in the packaging. I don't know how many people. If you open it up carefully on the inside walls, there's just a little extra.
Really?
Printing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we.
There we go.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, that is awesome. I love it.
And
Absolutely
on the other side,
it.
there's actually something on the other side too.
All right, here we go. What's up, Phil Anselmo? He says,
Nice.
Working. Hello.
Oh man,
welcome,
heavy metal
sir.
Royalty right here.
Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us while you're working. As I gently open this up. Ha!
That's the Crowfire Studios motto. So yeah.
Rosa anime eterna este.
Yeah, that means the rose of the soul is eternal in Latin.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Do you know that there's a short story by Borges, The Rose of Paracelsus? It's a reference to that short story.
Dude, I love the fact that you add in so many references to classic literature.
Yeah,
literature in general.
As
like you're a man after my own heart, sir.
Thanks, Luke. Yeah, a man of rare taste and distinction.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And this beautiful Band of the Crow sticker. That is awesome, man. Heck yeah. Let's see if I can
making the
can't
die
really see it in the screen.
Because we did the offset and illustrate, but then there were too many. I spent an hour just removing anchor points on the die.
Oh God.
You've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, anchor points.
Right.
Royal Red is very eye-catching. Always makes people want the product, especially with a white lettering.
Yeah.
Very well designed.
Totally. Yeah, I know. So crazy. White and red go really well. White on red. Look like Toyota, the Toyota logo. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the color theory, man. The psychology of color.
Right.
It's very interesting. When I was in college, we actually had to study that. And one of the things that they made us study was how color affects psychology. That's why when you go into restaurants, there's a lot of red everywhere. It makes you hungry.
Yes, that's right. Actually, also, do you know
red and yellow?
Do you know about the Mary's Room thought experiment? Because this is amazing. Color you can actually disprove materialism with color.
Huh?
Isn't it crazy? Mm-hmm.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What was that called? It's called Mary's Room experiment?
The Mary's Room thought experiment.
Mary's Room thought experiment. All right.
It's a philosophical thought experiment. And if what follows from the thought experiment is true, then materialism fails.
Well, then I'm gonna have to look into that because
it involves color.
Well, I mean, color does affect mood.
It's mind blowing. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me grab a pen here. I gotta write this down.
Yeah. Here, I'll put it in here. Yeah. The Mary's Room thought experiment.
There we go.
And it's probably a little not apropos to this discussion, but it's not even that hard to understand. It's
well, see, that's the thing, man. Whatever the stuff that you read influences what you do, what you create, what you make. So I mean, I think it's all apropos, because what we consume eventually comes out in what we create.
Definitely.
Alex VRB says the art is ridiculously good. If you want a copy immediately, you can go. You can probably hit up Arvid or wait until the next campaign.
Yeah,
indeed.
Yeah. We had a thing Kickstarter. Thank you, thanks, Toko, mate. Yeah, I'm very blessed to be working with Oren. Yeah, I know. Oh, that too. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We had even the stamps, Luke. It was it has aqueous coating on it, which is nice. It makes the map nicer. But normal stamps don't work on it, so I didn't realize that. I ruined 100 of them. They just smeared and smudged. So I had to get special fast drying waterproof stamps, and so that was like so.
I mean, the coating on there is good because I mean it makes it feel like a nice, slick, clean product. But coatings like that will absolutely smear whatever ink you try to put on there. But that looks great, man. I love the little stamp.
Thank you. Yeah, that was quite an ordeal.
Man, this map turned out beautiful. Now, who did the map for you guys?
Her name is Francesca Byrold, and she is awesome. She's a very sought after fantasy cartographer. She does work for everyone. She does work for TSR. She does work for big video game companies. She's awesome. And like, not only did she say yes, we worked really closely with her on the map to get it right. She read the entire novel that this is based on. And I could tell she did because she was like quoting like obscure scenes from the novel. She got really into it. So you can really see her passion for the story.
Oh man. I mean, wow.
You know what? I can't wait to go through this book and have this map by my side and, pinpoint where they're going and see the different things. And then, look at like the far corners of the map, the endless sea, and wonder like, are they going to get up there?
Right.
Like, I'm serious, dude. I got to the end of the preview book and I was like, oh shit, I need to know I need to know about the knot. I need to know about this. Like, and it kind of left me feeling how I feel when I get done with like a really good audio book and I'm hooked. And I want the next one immediately, but I know that I gotta wait for it to come out. But thankfully, I didn't have to wait too long for this to come out, because here it is. Oh man!
So that's that.
In all of its full glory.
Yeah, all of its glory. Yeah.
Gently.
I know it's hard. Yeah, those stickers just rip. There's not much we can do about that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. This turned out beautiful.
It did. They did a great job with the color fidelity too. Like the colors turned out great. Yeah.
Look at the slipcase, you guys. Like the beautiful slipcase.
Yeah.
And you got the spot gloss on the cover. Yeah. Man. Yeah, this is a premium feeling book, man, and I'm so excited to jump into this. Now, this part that you're seeing right here is in the preview book, and it's also on. It was on the campaign, so you guys can go check out the pages. I mean, you guys can see the quality of the artwork, and I can vouch for the quality of the writing, the characters. I can't wait to find out more about these characters. Even the bad guys, the characters that are clearly like, oh, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait to find out more about them just to see how they see what they get. Nope, we can't. Not gonna spoil nothing. You guys don't get any spoilers here. It's not what we do on What's in the Box.
It's hard because the second half of the story is pretty much all spoilers. So
So you guys are gonna have to go grab yourselves a copy of this book. But I mean, it's prestige format. It's a magazine size. Look at that beautiful spine on the side there. I highly recommend this book. Now I don't know if I asked you this the last time, but would you ever do publish the novels of these at some point? Have you published them?
Yeah, that is the ultimate goal. Writing the novel was an unbelievable experience. Trying to get it published is one of the most wounding experiences I've ever had in my life.
I can only imagine, dude.
Yeah. That is the ultimate goal, is publishing the novels. That is kind of what I'm gunning for. Yeah. I just don't know how to do it in a way that
self-published, man.
Yeah, self-publishing in a way that's going to like get the widest readership possible.
Well, I mean, and you don't have to worry about bowing to anybody's anything. You've already got the story out there. You've got it formed. I mean, obviously, and putting it out there, self-publishing yourself. I mean, it just you get it out there direct to readers. Like you don't need a publisher anymore. You could be your own publisher.
I'm like Papa Quarter and me. I say this all the time, but in like 2002 or 2022, I think it was Simon and Schuster and Penguin Random House were going to have a merger, and the Biden administration filed an antitrust suit against them. And it worked. They blocked the merger. But the things that came out as a result, like the discovery that came out as a result of the trial, are shocking. Did you know this? Since 2014, genre like this, like fantasy or science fiction, whatever, genre publishing has declined by 75%. 75%.
Holy shit. No, I did not know that. That's crazy.
They've basically given up on
just
publishing.
Genre publishing.
This also, there's been zero organic growth. Like that's like real growth. There's leverage growth, which our sales increased by 20%. Yeah, because you bought a company. You just bought another publisher or whatever.
Right.
So there's been zero organic growth, which means that inflation adjusted, the industry has shrunk over the last decade.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I would be curious to see what the metrics of that are in regards to like, are people just not reading as much anymore, or if it's or if people just are they doing digital? But I mean that still counts towards sales, right?
Exactly,
Even if it's digital.
Exactly.
So
I think a lot of it has to do with, I think there are a lot of reasons, but I think one of the main reasons is the ugly, tendentious politics that have taken hold and everything. They're just not interested in publishing. They're only interested in publishing. It's become very religious. They're interested in publishing religious proselytic materials, and that's it.
Well, okay. Well, then they will then put themselves out of business eventually because
it's what's
people want to
right?
read something to escape. Entertainment is escapism. It's not to. I don't want to be preached at. Right. I don't want to be talked down to. I don't want to be lectured. I want an entertaining story. Now, if you're a good enough writer and you have a message that you want to get across and you can do it without bashing somebody over the head with it repeatedly, then do that.
Right.
The fables are a prime example of that. Yeah. Get moral lessons across with an entertaining story that has a point. You can do that, but if you're a ham-fisted writer and don't know what the fuck you're doing, then it's going to come across as proselytizing and preaching. And nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to fucking hear that shit.
Totally.
Nobody wants to fucking listen to a lecture. Why do you think we all fell asleep in college listening to lectures? They're fucking boring. Yeah. Man, this map is gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I should mention, we have another one. It won't be for a while that we see it, but she actually did 2 maps for us. So there's another one coming.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You ever thought about doing like a canvas map eventually?
Yeah, I might. Like I'm working on the second novel right now. Mm-hmm. My understanding of the world, the geography has expanded like exponentially.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Working on this, I bet it's you've kind of explored the world even more.
Yeah.
How has the world and the story expanded working on it as a comic book versus the novel that you originally wrote?
Oh, just like, it's funny. I worked with another artist before working with Oren, and we did some great work, but man, working with Oren has been unbelievable because some things just don't click. You had an idea in your head, but put it down on paper. So Oren did an enormous amount of work, and we just looked at all these different sources, everything from like 16th century Poland to like Anglo-Saxon England.
Yeah.
Oren deserves he's the co-creator of this. And even if I do switch to novels at some point in time, I don't know what the future holds for this, but he is now and will forever be the co-creator. Yeah.
Well, I mean, help you get like a visual hold on things. You picture things in your head, but then seeing, Oren gives you a different perspective on it.
Right.
He gives you his perspective on it, and then it comes together and it creates this.
Yeah.
It creates what the final product here.
Yeah.
Comics are an amazing gestalt of things. They're greater than the sum of its parts. 100%. It all comes together and it makes this beautiful, as I like to say, alchemy.
Right.
And the end product is amazing.
Yeah.
This book is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I finished reading the preview book, I wanted more. I think I messaged you like right after I got done reading it. I was like, dude, this is fucking great. I want more.
Thank you, Luke. God bless you. I appreciate that.
And see, Alex VRB is saying the same thing. I'd love to see it printed on a larger canvas or cloth someday.
That's a cool
be
idea.
folded and iron flat, depending on the material. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
absolutely
a very cool
beautiful
idea.
on canvas. Yep.
Yeah.
See, there's a market out there, and
Dude, I'm serious. Self-publishing, like Tokame says here, self-published getting an ISBN isn't super difficult. I mean, they did that. They did that on this one here, on the preview issue. So
actually, it's funny. That's a bargain. But on that's I am now an expert on that. Or I'm a self-declared expert. The difference between barcodes and ISBNs.
And right.
Yeah. So we actually do have an ISBN for book one. Yeah. Those are barcodes on the single issues. If you flip book one over, you'll see our shiny ISBN on it.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Right there. Look at that. Oh man. Yeah. See, and this is what I mean. You don't need a publisher. So it's almost do like your own thing.
I've been published in comics. I don't think publishers, whether it's comics or prose, they've ever offered less and asked more from writers. So what's the point?
100%.
Literary agents are just like, don't talk to me unless you have 10,000 Twitter followers at least. It's just like, if I had 10,000 Twitter followers,
what do I need you for?
I need you for, right?
Exactly, man.
Like,
listen, dinosaurs eventually go extinct.
Right, exactly.
It's just the way it happens.
Exactly. There was this comedian, his name was Bill Zaney. He was so funny. He said, I used to be really overweight, and I had a female friend. She said if I lost 100 pounds, she'd have sex with me. And I was like, and he said, I got news for you. If I lost 100 pounds, I wouldn't want to have sex with you. It's now or never, baby.
Same energy. Same
energy, exactly. Yeah.
Alex VRB says you can do graphic novels and prose projects side by side, and they could be illustrated novels.
Oh, yeah. Alex was, God bless you, but we probably won't do that again just because I pay Oren a pretty good page rate. It's funny, we calculated it out. We'd have to charge much more for those sketches that we did for the November campaign.
Right.
To make it worth his while. So I don't know when we'll be doing those sketches again, but Alex, I've had that thought, like those little sketches that you so kindly backed for the first campaign, doing them just like I have had that thought, Alex. I've had that thought.
That is awesome. So if you guys managed to get some of those sketches, count yourselves lucky and be thankful that you were able to get them. And, if you guys were lucky enough to get in on the preview campaign like I did, the preview books are not going to be available at that cheap a price ever again, you know. So,
we don't have many left either. I've got some of them we have very low stock.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Woodrow? Hail the chat, driving home from work. Be safe, my friend. Thank you for tuning in and listening.
Safe.
Yeah. Paying them money to realize you didn't need to pay for them. Exactly. Exactly.
Pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff that's available to us now is incredible. I mean, I don't know if you've seen what Pete Sameti's doing. He's doing newsprint printing
awesome.
in-house. You know, Alterna's always done newsprint, but now he's doing it in-house, and he's offering his services to people that want to do like a 200-book print run of newsprint books at a very, very cost-effective price.
So awesome.
So, I would love to see, more books being printed on newsprint because some of the classic stories, some of the best stories in comics ever told were printed on newsprint.
Right, just getting it out there. Yeah, have you read Dark? What is it? Blood Realm.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, he's great.
No, Robert Geronimo is freaking great. I mean, Blood Realm is so good,
Really is. Good. I mean, I picked up a couple of the big chunky boys that they put out of Blood Realm when I was working at the comic shop. Yeah, it's a good book. I actually had Robert on for a new book, Who Dis, for a while back. He's a lot of fun to talk to. Yeah, he's another one that's very much into lore and fantasy and going back and pulling from old literature, classic literature. Yeah, love the conversation I had with Robert. He was a lot of fun to have on.
Yeah, he's smart dude too. He knows he's an art history teacher. He knows encyclopedic knowledge of Italian Renaissance painters. Yeah, he's a sharp cookie.
Yeah, it's fun to pick his brain about things. Yeah. So we definitely want to have him on again. Let's see what Seth saying here. It says, in the modern digital age, the need for a professional publisher is about as viable as hiring a used car salesman. Seems like a great idea, but you'll find you feel dirty after. Sean Kennedy. Sean Kennedy is absolutely correct in that regard. Yeah. And I think we're moving into, and I've said this on streams multiple times, I really feel like we're moving into an indie renaissance of not just comics, but of story, of creativity. You know, comics, video games, movies, novels. You know, I want to see independent stuff, and the way these big companies are going, trying to like squeeze every dime out of people, and you know, oh, you can't resell your video games now. We've got to, you know,
unbelievable.
It's greed, man, and people are going to revolt against it. And if the publishers are not going to take care of the people that are making the stuff that's making them money, then they'll just do it themselves, because we have the fucking technology to do it now. We don't need them.
100%.
You know? So I'm all for it, man. I'm all for DIY. I mean, to me, that is the fucking punk mentality. Like, fuck you, I'll do it myself. Right. You know?
100%. No, what is it? DIY is the answer to DEI. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And like Gary Oldman said in The Fifth Element.
If you want something done, do it yourself.
Yeah. Fucking love that movie, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this book is incredible. Everybody should be jumping on this book. If you missed out on it, that is a damn shame. Because the project is closed currently. Now, the Feline dropped the link for the website in the chat here. Now, will people be able to get the book from your website now that it's been fulfilled?
So we are probably going to be launching. So what happened was, I don't know. We're going to keep our options open. Kickstarter has been a very frustrating and disappointing experience, to say the least.
That's unfortunate,
to say the least. I mean, I know, surprise. But
I mean, all of these crowdfunding platforms seem to have their share of difficulties. I mean, I like Fund My Comic simply because I know Luke Stone and he's a good dude, and I would love to see his platform grow. So that's what what happened with Kickstarter was they unilaterally shut down they called them late pledges, which we thought was like a storefront, but it wasn't. As soon as I kept getting these passive aggressive messages every time I've got a pop up from Kickstarter. So Arvid, what's going on, bro? Are you fulfilling? The campaign's over. You should update the backers. Why don't you update the backers? Don't you think it would be a good idea to update the backers? Update the backers. Why don't you do an update? Just to like get the pop up. It's just okay, fine. Yeah, I'm fulfilling. But that started a timer to end the late pledges. That's why they wanted it. They wanted me to stop offering late pledges, but instead of telling me that directly, they got me to. Why?
It's very strange. It's, control and abuse. It's all about control and abuse.
Well, I mean, what good does it do to cut off the late backers like that?
I know.
That's literally keeping you from making more money, and that in turn keeps them from making more money. It's like cutting off your nose to spite your face.
It's very strange.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Very strange.
It's okay.
Yeah. So we are in the process of firing up a Fund My Comic campaign as we speak. So,
yes, that's what I like to fucking hear, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I agree. I am a big fan of Luke. Also, I think he's made a lot of difficult. I think a lot of tough calls have been thrown his way, and I think he has made the right call each and every time. I
think he's handling it well.
Yeah.
I think he is. He's offering a platform to anybody that wants to use it, and I think that's the appropriate way to do it. If you can build an audience and you're not breaking any laws, then more power to you.
Exactly. It's not for him or us to like approve or disapprove of what people say. It's just like
I mean, free speech applies to everybody across the board.
Yeah, that's right.
You're allowed to create a book about whatever the hell you want, and if you can cultivate an audience to sell it, more power to you. It doesn't have to be for me. It doesn't have to be for you. It doesn't even have to be for her. You can find your niche audience, and that's the beautiful thing about being a creative. You can find your audience, because if you're into something and you create a story that you would want to read, chances are you'll find a bunch of other weirdos out there on the internet and the rest of the world that want to read it as well.
Yeah, totally. So, and I can take responsibility for the things that come out of my mouth, and other people can take responsibility for the things that come out of their mouths. It's like
exactly
not my problem, not their problem. Yeah.
It's funny how acting like an adult works, huh?
Right. Totally.
Yeah. Seth says crowdfunding is a very difficult market. And unfortunately, none of them are perfect. Even Fund My Comic, they all have issues, and it's not easy to facilitate. Well, yeah. I mean, there's no one size fits all for anything, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you just gotta work with what you got, and work with whichever one suits your needs the best.
Yeah.
You know, obviously Kickstarter has the largest reach currently. Right. But if they keep, dicking people over and fucking people over on, payment and, campaign and stuff like that, then eventually somebody else is going to come along and take those customers.
100%.
That's the way the market works. The market always self-adjusts.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's a beautiful thing. I like I say that nature is healing.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
Like some corporations, they do something to the stock takes a nosedive, right?
Yep.
Nature is healing.
Exactly. And that's the way it should be. You know? Ubisoft's like, oh yeah, you don't own your games, and now you have to destroy them after we're done supporting it. Right. Okay, nope. You can be relegated to the dustbin of history now.
And what's so funny? They're like a European, they're French, and yet they act so typically like American. They're such greedy American. Like, you're supposed to be French. You're supposed to be about art.
Get them all. Like,
okay, we're going to make a game, but we don't care if we make money. We don't care.
Right? What happened to artistic integrity? Come on,
they're the worst. Ubisoft, you are the worst.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, I know they've been around for a long time, but damn, how the mighty have fallen. Huh?
Yeah, they blew it. Mm-hmm.
Indie art scene needs a site like GameFound. I'm not familiar with GameFound, but we need. Again, I really do feel like we're at the beginning of an indie renaissance. So I'm all for it, man. I want to see people getting creative, getting excited about the stuff that they're making, and building their audience naturally and grassroots, because people crave authenticity. That's what I'm seeing everywhere. People crave authenticity, and the more authentic that you are, because when you're doing this thing now, this indie scene, I mean, if I think about it honestly, being an independent creator has always been about selling yourself as well, because back in the 80s, independent comic book creators had to they had to pound pavement. They had to put foot to pavement, go to shops. They had to sell the book, but they also had to sell themselves. When you go to conventions, you have to sell yourself as well as the book. You got to be personable. You got to talk to people. You got to make it fun for people to come and interact with you. Same thing online. You got to make it fun for people to interact with you, and that in turn makes them be interested in your product. You could have the best looking book in the world, but if you're an impersonable asshole, nobody's going to want to deal with you. Right. They might be like, oh yeah, it's a pretty book, and they might buy it because they want to look at it, but they're not going to be excited about it. They're not going to come back for more, 100%. And the only way to survive doing this thing is to make people excited about what you're offering them. Make 100%. Them come back for more. Make them be invested in you and what you're doing. And this, my friend, this makes me excited about you and what you're doing. It's fucking great, man.
Appreciate that sincerely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work. Or not from me, just the amount of work. I am just very lucky. This comic brought to you by Oren. I mean, it would not be possible without him. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and take a look at your trailer here, because this trailer is easily one of the fucking best trailers I've ever seen made, and with damn good reason. You had Titmouse do this. For those not familiar, Titmouse did a bunch of stuff for Adult Swim. They worked on Metalocalypse, one of my favorite shows of all time, and I will never forgive Adult Swim for canceling it. Yeah. Look at this gorgeous trailer. Just watch. Did I push play? What happened here?
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, there we go. Nope, I didn't push play. That was on me. I can operate a computer, I swear. I agree, El Chinook. Arvid is awesome. I have awesome friends.
Bro. I fucking love that damn trailer, dude. That trailer is just absolutely gorgeous. And you know what it kind of puts me in the mind of? Like I want to see like an RPG done in that same style.
Yeah,
you know. Hell, I'd even take like a side-scrolling beat 'em up like Golden Axe, you know, done in that style.
Yeah.
Like that would be amazing.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because there's they just recently did The Phantom as a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Oh, did they really?
Oh yeah. And it's done by the same company that's doing the Lady Death side scroller. And cool. It looks like comic book artwork. It looks like animated comic book artwork, very similar to what, you know, they did with your trailer here. And I really think that this would make an amazing, you know, video game.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
Do some RPG elements in there. Oh, dude. Yeah. Absolutely.
We've had some thoughts. Oren and I have had some thoughts. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I hope so, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that just means that you guys out there have to get in on this, because in order for Arvid and Oren to do more of this stuff, they've got to have backers. They've got to have support. And trust me when I say this, you are going to fucking love this book if you have any little bit of love for fantasy stories and beautiful artwork. So, I mean, DeathMetalHero recommends. #, you know. Seriously. Hey, Old Dirty Fatty, best trailer ever.
Thank you, my friend.
Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Yes, fire. Exactly. Yes. Oh, see, Seth's saying the same thing. Yeah. This needs to be made into an action RPG adventure video game with supporting tabletop game. Yes. Yes, indeed. Dude, this is fantastic. I'm so excited about this. So when are you thinking about? I know you said you're going to be doing a campaign on Fund My Comic. That's going to be for the first one, correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's like it's like a last chance or second chance, whatever you call it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And when do you think that we'll be seeing like the teasers for issue 2?
You know, the trailer took like 9 months to do, so it's just like, I mean, I love to do all these things, but it's just us.
Well, I mean,
guys.
It's time consuming, especially since it's just the two of you. Yeah.
So it was like 9 months of not. It's funny, we had all that we built out like, we're gonna be like a year ahead. We're gonna Good to see you, Tank. It was like we thought we were gonna be ready to go with book 2 as soon as it. Hopefully next year. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully next year we'll make an announcement about.
Dude, don't rush. You don't have to rush. You know, the beauty of doing this book on your own terms and not having to worry about a publisher. You don't have some asshat in a fucking office somewhere breathing down your neck, rushing you to get it done. You can do this on your own time. You can do it in your own time frame and make sure it's as good as you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what people are showing up for. Yeah. They're showing up for the quality that you guys are bringing. Yeah. You know, so you don't have to rush. You know, people will show up. I mean, keep talking to people, show up in chats and whatnot. Keep the word out there. Keep interacting with the audience. Absolutely. You know, keep people's interest. But at the same time, you don't have to rush the story.
Right.
You do it in your own time and get it out when you get it out. You know, you fulfilled on time. Hell, like even ahead of schedule, it seems. You know, and to amazing results.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're riding a high, man. You know, feel free to take your time and make this stuff.
Thank you. It's funny, like the asset rushing things just like is me. You know, like I gotta.
Well, of course, man. You've got this story. It's been kicking around in your head for years, and you want to share it with people.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, I get that, man.
Very good advice. Very good advice. I think you're. That goes deep. I think you are 100% correct. Yeah.
Well, man, I love comics and I love seeing people excited about the stuff that they're making. Yeah. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not excited about what you're making, then why are you doing this?
Right. No, 100%. This is why I walked away from like my legit quote unquote career of publishing comics and whatever. It's just like, what am I even doing this? It's like that Misfits song, Astro Zombies. Who did I do this for? Hey, me or you? I was just like, I'm doing this for me, not for you. So yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
All the more reason to take your time and release it when you release it, man. Right. You know, you're not beholden to anybody's schedule but your own.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Exactly. I look, 100%.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, the results speak for themselves.
Thank
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, guys, look at these fucking cool ass
Yeah.
covers. Look at this. Like, look. Do you guys recognize this? Do you recognize this?
Do you know what? Do you know the references to all three? Because some of them are a little obscure.
This is Monkey Island, right? And then you told me what this one is, but I have forgotten. Which one is this?
This is Loom, which I think you would like.
Okay, yes.
It's very dark. It's great dark fantasy. It's really, I think you would like Loom a lot. Talk about world building. Oh my God, Loom. I mean, how is it that a little like point and click graphic adventure from like 1989 is better than anything that's coming out from like Warner Brothers or Disney or Netflix or whatever? Loom is such an amazing story. You
want to know why? Because they actually had passion for the story that they were telling.
Right.
And sometimes the limitations of, like, say, technology or whatever, it leads to creativity. Right. You know, they had some constraints, so they had to work within those constraints, and they got creative when making this stuff. 100%. And that will lead to, like, the constraints often lead to creativity.
100%.
You know, necessity is the mother of invention, as they say.
Yeah.
So, you know, they invented things. They make things work because they had to.
Right.
You know?
Right. Robert Frost said writing poetry without a meter is like playing tennis without a net.
Yes, just about pointless. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, Robert Frost, man, what an amazing writer. Love his stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, stopping by the woods on a snowy evening.
Totally.
Yeah.
He's very New England. Yeah.
Very New England.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the things I love about him.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Because I went to college in New Hampshire, so I love New England. Yeah.
Where in New Hampshire?
Dover, New Hampshire.
Okay.
Just north of Portsmouth.
No kidding. I went to college in New Hampshire too. So.
Oh, really? That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love New England.
I know. Yeah, I still live there, despite I live in like a super crazy like leftist town, but I still love it. I don't care. I love New England. Yeah, I love all the crazy. Right, I love those crazy leftists too. I love you too. I love you too. You're crazy.
Hey man, everybody's allowed to have their opinion. We should be able to discuss things with each other instead 100%. Of getting tribal. Tribalism doesn't do anybody any fucking good. You know, it doesn't. You know what does help? Discussion, talking to people, getting to know each other. That's what helps people.
Yeah.
And
100%.
Hey, what's up, Kayla? Welcome.
Kayla, good
Thank
to
you
see
for joining us.
Right.
Yes, Seth. Everyone is just a little bit crazy. We're all mad here.
No, exactly. Wait. Right. I know. Guilty
We're
is
all
charged.
mad here.
Yeah.
Right?
Guilty is charged. Guilty is charged.
Yep. Arvid's book is amazing. Arvid and Oren did an amazing job on this book, and I highly recommend that everybody go follow Arvid on X so you can keep an eye on things. So when he does launch the Fund My Comic campaign, you can jump in on this and you can get yourself a copy of this amazing book. And maybe if you're lucky, you might be able to get a copy of the preview book. I can't guarantee that because these things went like fucking hotcakes because they were a damn good price.
Yeah.
And they are beautiful. So just saying, just go ahead and hit the link in the description of this video. Make sure you're following Arvid. Keep tabs on him. Make sure that you know when he launches that campaign because you are not gonna want to miss this. And dude, I'm serious when I say if you do a like release the novel version of it, I want an audiobook. I mean, we've talked about audiobooks. I love my audiobooks.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, that's something to think about. It's funny. Oren's a great editor too. There's a few. The original version. It's funny. You think in words with novels, not in terms of pages.
Right.
Like, I cut it down from 120,000 words to 80,000 words.
Whew.
So that was a lot. That was intense. It was all in service of trying to placate this evil literary agent who ended up having a good time of day. So.
Oh man, no, never placate the evil literary agents. They're not worth it. They're not worth it.
I have tried. I can confirm. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Tried and failed. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Screaming Raven says following. There you go, man. Excellent. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah. Dropping the link for Arvid on X.
I appreciate you doing that. Bat says audiobook campaign for Dunce Whisperer coming up.
Oh, awesome.
There you go. See,
awesome.
you know, you build a following and you get the people excited about what you're doing, and then you can build something. You know, you can build this thing.
Bat Sauce has a great channel too. Very fun. I love they've got repartee. They've just got it's very funny. They have this sort of like joking.
Oh, is that Bat Sauce?
Like, yeah, I think is that right? Oh. Is that you, Bat Sauce? Is that,
I met him at Heroes Con.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I met Bat Sauce at Heroes Con. Good dude.
Well, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his channel. I'm a fan of your channel. Look, I'm a fan of his channel. Some people are just do it. I don't know.
There are some fucking cool people in this scene, man. We really do. I lost the sauce. Oh no. Oh no, never lose the sauce, man. You got to keep the sauce. Kayla says Feline's the best. She sure is. That's why I love her so much. She's my favorite troublemaker. Yeah. She keeps me in line.
I love those towers. You guys are so amazing. Creative. The awesome dice. Yeah.
So here you guys can see the dice towers that
look at that
she's
blue
been
on
making.
the inside. That's awesome.
Yeah, I had some blue felt. We've done several green ones, so I went ahead and put the blue on there. I've been figuring out how to do the blue to make it stick. But yeah, she's the one that's actually making the dice towers, out of the wood. And the cool thing is when you're done, they close up in there.
That's so awesome.
and they can be customized. So she got commissioned to do one with a cat on the front because the lady plays like a dice game and loves kitty cats. So we put a cat on the front of it, and she absolutely loved it.
Awesome. It looks like you could store dice in that. When you have it stored up, you could even store. Yeah. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. I love it.
I love it. Yeah.
It's one of the things I hate. Just drives me freaking nuts when I'm playing. Like when I'm a game master for a role playing game. If anyone like throws the dice too aggressively, I'm like, oh.
Be careful now.
I think there's a group of orcs coming around.
Yep.
They're lonely too. They're lonely.
I love this sound. Listen.
Oh, that is so nice. Wow.
Yeah, isn't that a wonderful sound? But yeah, we make these. If you guys are interested in a dice tower, feel free to hit me up or hit Feline up on X or Instagram. I dropped the link to her Instagram in the chat a little earlier, but I will drop it again if I can multitask here. Hang on. Can I multitask? Yes, I can.
Yeah. It stores so beautifully too. Look, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Those stands. So yeah, hit her up on Instagram. We also do these comic stands.
Oh, that's beautiful. How did you color that?
It's a wood stain.
That's beautiful.
Feline. She has got a collection of wood stains now, like all kinds of different colors. Now these are sized for just regular size comics currently. So drop them in there like that. They hold about 10 to 12 single issues. And the really cool thing is she can customize these as well. As a matter of fact, she made me one that has my logo on it. She even painted the hawk on mine because she loves me so much.
Wow.
Right? But yeah, if you want these, you can message her as well, and we'll get you sorted. Fantastic. But yeah. We're working on ones that will actually be able to hold a book this size.
Wow, cool.
Yes, we're working on magazine-sized ones. That's what's next. We've been refining this design to make sure that it's solid and holds together. But yeah, the next is getting them magazine-sized so you can have your Band of the Crow displayed on the counter. So yeah, if you're looking for these, follow that link that I dropped in the chat there.
And those pack flat too, right? Like you can do something awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As a matter of fact, I have the one, as you can see, like a disc.
That is so awesome.
They lay flat, and they disassemble super quick. We had these at Heroes Con as well. So yeah, and this is basically just like a little bag, and they lay flat, and we ship them flat. They're easy to assemble.
Flat packing is the holy grail. I've learned that. A couple of people actually warned me of that first. I'm like, make sure everything, if you've got swag, extra stuff, make it all packed flat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The flatter you can make things packed, the easier it is to ship things because the post office really doesn't like it when things are oddly shaped, and they will charge you through the nose for it.
Right.
So as you can see, slide the sides on there, put it in like a that, and then grab the front, slide it in like that.
Wow.
Grab, whoops, that's upside down.
Oh, nice. It's sturdy. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Once, I mean, they're made out of basswood, so you gotta be careful with them because they are wood.
Right.
But once they are together,
right,
they are super strong.
It's solid.
They're solid. And this is, a matter of fact, this is how I displayed my my sketchbook while we were at HeroesCon.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, they work fantastically in there. Like I said, easy to deploy, easy to break down, and move to the next show. So if you guys are looking for a comic stand, you know where to go.
Yeah.
Kayla says that looks great.
Yeah,
that's right. Collaging on the wood. Yeah, I posted a list of colors. Yeah, Seth actually got a bunch for Edge Punk magazine. To take to shows. Loves. Yeah, there's a whole slew of colors that she's got. She actually posted a list of the colors that she has available for the stands and the dice towers as well. Awesome. And that's just the beginning of the amazing things that she's starting to make, and that we're collaborating and making together.
That's exciting.
So yeah, so there's all kinds of cool stuff on the way. They're so well made that Aether took one home from the convention. Exactly. They just upped the cost of shipping as well, I heard. It always happens.
Some things. On the ground advantage, it hasn't, though. So like it doesn't actually affect what we do. But like priority mail went up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Hardwoods like walnut and teak as well. So, make them out of sturdier woods as well. Yeah. Wow. She posted a list of colors on Twix and her Instagram page the other day. So yeah, if you guys are interested, that's where you go, man. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. I love the creative spirit that I see, in this scene. There's so many amazing creators, so much talent over here in the indie sector, and the fact that we have stuff like this that's coming out proves that we don't need the big publishers to do it. Connect directly with the audience, talk to the people, build your audience by, not being a gigantic asshole, being a cool person, making a good book, and talking to people. Like that's really it. It's not super hard. Just get the word out there and talk to people.
Right. And yet people find ways to screw that up all the time.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of surefire things that people find a way to screw up.
Right,
so I mean, it seems to be in human nature.
Totally. Yeah.
Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a fantastic website. I don't know if you
use them too. I use Pirate Ship.
Yep. Whenever I send out artwork or books or anything like that, Pirate Ship is the way to go, man. That's what I do. Yep. Let's see. Well worth thousandfold. Yes, indeed. What's up, Matt LaRock? Good to see you, sir. I wish this was a graphic novel because it totally made me wanting more. Look forward to the whole story. See? Yes. Yes, indeed.
Coming. Yeah, we're working hard. Shoulder to the wheel. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Woodrow. You're the exception that proves the rule, apparently, Woodrow. Being a gigantic asshole has done wonders for me. Well,
it works for you, doesn't it work for me?
Yeah. No, I find being fun to talk to and hanging out and just excited about things works for me. But you do what works for you, Woodrow.
Right. That's right. You do you. That's right. We are all.
That's right. Well, we've been going for about an hour and 20. Is there anything else you'd like to say about Band of the Crow, about what's next for you? Anything like that?
Anything I said would be a spoiler, but I will say this. We got some very big surprises coming up in book 2. I think it's so hard because Oren is working on the pages right now. They look so amazing.
Now, I want to point out the excitement that you see in his face. He wants to tell you all of the stuff that's happening, but he can't. You know why? Because he wants you to be surprised when you get it. Yeah.
Even the cover. Nope.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Again, hit this link that Feline just dropped in the chat for you guys. Go follow Arvid on X. That way you don't miss the Fund My Comic campaign when they launch it, so you can get yourself a copy of this book. You want to get in on this. Trust me. Trust me. Hey, you can always go back and watch the replay, Matt.
Always go back and watch the replay. We appreciate you being here, though, man.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you.
I am super effing excited to jump into this. I've got articles I've got to finish for Edge Punk magazine. Okay. So after I finish my articles, I'm going to sit down with a cup of coffee and I'm going to read Band of the Crow. I'm going to get lost in a fantasy world, and it's going to be fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Arvid, you are so great. See, you get your biggest supporter in the chat there, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love those partners, man.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, Flying Feline's great. Yeah. She's my Flying Feline, or I don't know, maybe whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You gotta have that partner in crime.
Yeah.
You know, gotta have that support network. Let's fucking go. That's right, Tank. Thank you for being here. Smashed it. Smash the like button. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Arvid, bro, it is always such a damn good time talking with you. The time just flew by, and you're always welcome to come hang out. Hell, we could sit down and talk about movies and metal. I know. If we get Matt Burke on here, we can do a metal movies and talk about brewskis as well.
Totally. Totally. Or you could just mention a band, and then we could all go like, we could like, I don't know. I'll just say Entombed, then the other people just go, Entombed.
Fucking love Entombed.
I know
Entombed, Exhumed, and Exodus. the 3 E's.
Exodus. Right, yeah, Exodus.
That's right.
Like we could just repeat the band names and like,
throw
the horns, and that would be the show. Yeah.
That I got an idea percolating in my head now. Thank you. Screaming Raven says, another epic episode. Thank you all for making this happen. Looking forward to the next one. Well, thank you for being here, Screaming Raven. We appreciate you, man. The like button needs an adult now that I'm done with it. Oh, no. Chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys for being here, and we will see you next time. Later.
Seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the